Hello, this is Brian Scuttle of Sonic Cinema. Earlier today, I watched Ben Wheatley's In the Earth, which screened Friday night at Sundance, and it's only my third film of his, and I was really quite impressed by it. It's about a scientist who is going on a mission to reach a test site during a plague, pandemic, however you want to say it. Um, Wheatley did acknowledge that he wrote this in the past, wrote it and filmed it in the past year in the time of COVID, so it's not quite like The Pink Cloud, which also takes place at a time where places are locked down. But so the scientist, Dr. Martin Lowry, is going on this mission, and he's guided by a park scout, Alma. And after an attack, they come upon a person named Zach, who is living in the forest. And even though he originally helps them, it seems as though his intentions are not exactly what we think they are at the beginning, or what Martin and Alma think they are either. And it takes the film into a completely different direction in looking at science when it comes to the Force and things, the way Force can maybe communicate with us, which is something that is outlined in the film as a myth that is being studied throughout the film. And this has some really fantastic imagery, a terrific score by Clint Mansell. I love the soundtrack. It's been a while since I've heard a soundtrack of his quite like this. And it's really an interesting film. I'm looking forward to watching it again when Neon releases it later in the year, and taking another look at it. And I'll write further about the film at that point, but I did want to at least acknowledge it, and also acknowledge that it's a fascinating. It reminds me a little bit of Tarkovsky at times. Annihilation is one that I know people have compared it to, and that's a fair comparison as well. But Tarkovsky, and particularly Stalker, in some of the ways that Ben Wheatley uses visuals and sound together to create a really unnerving landscape out of a very real landscape. And so that's In the Earth. Like I said, Neon is releasing it later in the year. Hopefully I'll get a chance to watch it again there. And I'll have more thoughts about it at that point. But that's it for this quick take. I have two more films slated to scheduled to watch tonight, and then I'll be basically doing some catch up tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to doing that, as well as watching Judas and the Black Messiah. But for now, this is Brian Scuttle with www.sonic-cinema.com.